And there, oh, close. One auto attack away. Oh, stutter step and just couldn't commit himself to it and cost themselves a big kill that time.
Well, I'm going to be very curious to see what AI wants to look for. He doesn't have anything to really speak of on his 17 CS. It's kind of like the all end of this game, so we have to see if Bobo can step to the bonus side and help carry the game with the wins. But we haven't even touched the bottom at all. This has been constant CS like 47 here for Lundgren and 39 for Bobo. That's pretty good in all things considered when you're going against a lone group. So really impressed with Bobo CS.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of overall efficiency, Vega's winning, man. You take a look, they're trailing in kills, yet they're winning in golden experience. So Vega, I think, has got to be fairly happy. The Lich certainly is a part of that, and of course, excellent play on the Ricky. As much as he can. I mean, yeah, he fed the one kill and got caught out another time, but for the most part, he's played well and he's done his job. What's the transition look like now for Vega? Bottom, we're going to have an engagement. There's going to be Mag using the Savage Roar, and there's going to be a Doom, but that's a little aggressive, I think. A little hopeful, if nothing else from that.
There's a nice Savage Roar to help out, but
very near kill in mid there, too. And Sumail able to make it back to safety, so well played that time around. But once again, back to the question, what's going to be the transition phase here if you're Vega? Like, you've got Clinks, you know you can begin to try to roam him around to get things done once his item progression is moving along. The Druid's just going to want to farm. Do you play tower defense from there and just hope the Clinks and the Ricky can maybe hook up and get some work done and disrupt EG? Because if that's the case, I worry a little. Because EG is going to be happy to go fight with with the Doom and with the Black Hole here not too long from now. It's the next very close, only about 600.
Yeah, I think EG wants to have that mechanism online. They're going to be stronger for a little bit of this game, and with the probably the Jones here, but speed to, you know, but I think they will be very strong, you know, in the next like their pick-off potential around the map is very scary. I mean, no one, these guys went already.
Excellent timing.
Minutes in. I guess it's kind of good. He only went to the map. I don't know if he did like wait a little longer, but they got eyes on him.
And no mana on the pump. That's just enough. Never mind. Didn't think he had enough mana for coil. He did. Peter drops very quickly. And don't know that that's the kill they wanted for their two-man smoke, but they'll certainly be happy to take it. Looks like now they're going to focus this tier 1
Trading tower for tower is fine, but they don't want easy to take these. We have a lot of stuff coming in now, though. They're sending this. It's really nice to watch this, like, green pole with the silence, and,
late. Vince hold and serve. Now he's going to go ahead and go for it, and they're going to get him easily. Yep. I mean, Vega's playing this really, really well. They're really disrupting EG. I'm just once we start seeing 5-man Dota become a thing is where I worry. Is how are they really going to put this Ricky to use? He's short of level 6. How are they, other than the great initiation, which no one's showing, you know, he's playing an excellent puck this game. EG can find a way to nightmare, even the Clinks or something like that. I feel like they're really going to fall off in these team fights quickly, especially if AUI is given any room to breathe and catch up.
Yeah, he's going to be that initiator. So he's taking up the burn daggers. He's going to be trying to do what no one is going to do. He's trying to go around the floor, people. It's one side of that cross combo, and we haven't got to see a combo as effective for Vega. Like you saw it, right? Green call on top of silence, plus the extra silence that's coming in from Ricky. I want to see if this works out now.
Yep.
If that works out, this team fight can be very scary. This is saying is that EG, they have a lot of turnaround potential with the sleep, but right now, for me, the problem is EG. You're level 4 still. I don't know who they gave up to.
I didn't catch it either.
So, I mean, if they gave it to him, I think it works.
He's got 650 net worth right now. I just want to point that out. Like, he, at this point, his net worth has almost gone down since the beginning of the game. And, yeah, I mean, this is a classic, you know, 6-position PPD. how essential is level 6? I mean, yes, it's nice to have it. Assuming. Oh.
This is a dead tiny.
Waiting Rift is there, and AUI losing his progress towards his blink a bit.
And now the back in mid-range, ready to come down. I guess that's for that one.
I mean, you have to give Vegas so much credit. Like, the concept behind the draft seemed to be from EG. Draft as greedy as possible, and we'll find a way to work it out even if we give up some kills. They've only given up two kills more than their opponents, which I would say is not that bad of a situation to be in. But when you look at net worth, it's the 3 cores from Vega that are all 3 on top of the net worth. So we're not seeing the greedy approach work out nearly as well.
Yeah, they're doing a scan right now. I'm not going to trying to scan out there, but no one. And playing very aggressively in the lane, but they don't have any. The only thing they really need is the good combo coming up from the trade. So this is the top right now, and we have another smoke on this side. Top put up in, he's be careful.
No blinks, no way to catch him. A wasted smoke there, as Vega's going to be very capable of resetting. They got to be careful how they split up here. Here, and company going to walk right by. Solo's got eyes on him now. And now they see Bulba and PPD. Doesn't look like they're going to move en masse to try to do anything about it, though. Like, Vega's got to feel pretty good about their position, man. I mean, hell, I would say so. 5,000 gold, 7,500 experience. So, on efficiency and just 2 extra kills, they have really built a hell of a lead in the first 15 minutes.
And they stand again now for AG side. They did find Max farming there, so they may have like this is now they're pushing, and they need to really get careful. Like they knew they were doing smoke camping Vega side. Now they're going to be going for this tower, but now they don't have the same work here, so now they're going to be a little bit more.
Yep.
And my question to you is like, when are we going to see a black hole?
Yeah, well, I actually, that's me turning it back to you, Mr. 6K Plus, or whatever the hell your MMR is we haven't seen EG really bring it all together yet. We haven't seen them up, and that could change. I was going to say, is that good play out of Vega, the fact they're just carving EG up and not letting them feel comfortable that's causing that? Or is that EG just playing passively for one reason or another?
Solo's just having constant tabs for the weekend. And they're trying to prioritize taking their top tower instead of maybe going for a black hole on their left. Like, if you only get level 6, sometimes you build it like a medium black hole play.
Oh, hang on, 2-man coil, silence is there, and Ricky doing what work he can, and let's let loose with the ulti, bouncing between a lot of creeps. They're going to lose here before he can do much of anything. Now FN shows himself and is just laying into PPD, and they're going to engage on a Bulba as well. And this has just gotten very ugly. AUI is going to come in and do what he can. Ends up helping secure 1 kill. He may end up dying himself, but the bear can catch him. Don't even need it. Now Sumail has to win run. The silence is a little late to prevent that. Let's see. Nope, the bear's just going to be recalled. That's a 4-for-1 and a huge win for Vega. And that's the kind of situation I don't think if you're EG you can allow yourself to be in. Yes, the puck is an excellent initiator, but you have to be more in control of these fights. AUI was super late making it to the battle. He does have his blink dagger now, but I mean that is just huge. Like that basically has opened this game completely up.
AUI, he needed to be the one initiating we talked about. This is dagger that didn't happen. They got on by no one, and everything. So, and we didn't even see Bulba getting off the dune. He was like, okay, well, I'm attacking the road. I can't do the bear guy. Fell down there. So.
Speaking of the bear, it's going to glow now as the Radiance picked up by Vega. Sub 17-minute Radiance after Midas from Mags. So, this is just really well played from Vega. They came in with a plan, and they have flat out executed better than EG has. Yeah, and which is even more impressive given that EG drafted intentionally greedy to try to abuse the Lich Pit.
One thing that I really want to talk about for like the last answer, we haven't had the chance is Sumail. He's got an armlet. Wow. I am like, they had a nice armlet. Obviously, it's very good against Vega's armlet for that.
2-man coil, silence is there. Ricky goes into his ult, tricks to the trade. Indeed, Fear a little help showing up for the rest of his team, but they've already lost Sumail. Now they may even re-engage. And yep, there's going to be the ult thrown to the high ground. Fear eating a ton of damage. That Deso came out at a pretty good timing for the Clinks as well. PG is just paper. They can't do anything. They end up getting the Ricky, but again, keep in mind, this is not a core Ricky. This is basic. AUI coming in. Oh, Yules coming in trying to sneak a free one. Instead, ends up feeding himself. And now Peter's going to make it a full 5-man wipe. Vega, the unorthodox approach, showing us what this patch is all about. Apparently they think it's about some Ricky. Bounty Hunter's not the only hero you can use to disrupt jungle heroes. This is so well executed by them. I coming back to what you said, FN has just done work, man. I mean, like on the Clinks, but you know, as much as he's helped out, it may be a 1, 3, and 7 Ricky, but the vision, the confidence that his constant presence on the map has allowed Vega to operate with is just so worth it.
And going on the other side of things, I think no one plus low work. And all honestly, right now, their combos and on point. I mean, what they're doing right now is so fun to watch because you can see how much synergy is. Coil somebody, you silence them all, and you just push the smoke screen and pop out and kill people. The amount of damage and free fights is just absurd, and they have so much control of the double silence, it's unreal.
I'll tell you what I haven't felt, and it's rare that you say this, especially, I mean, Fear is as harried as he was. He's an excellent Enigma player, but I have felt zero impact from this Enigma. Like, he could have just as easily not been in the game, and I don't think a lot would have changed.
Well, they got smoke break, no one?
Smoke break. Yeah, let's see. Yep, I was going to say Yules is there, and now look at the burn damage from Mag. There's a coil that now goes out. Fear through a black hole, hit a black hole, and is going to pay the price for it as the follow-up just wasn't there. All the heroes on Vega just feeling so much more tanky. Solo reinitiates on the Sumail, but little hesitancy on the side of Vega to fully commit their team to it. Yeah, I mean, like, the concept's there, and, you know, you knew the Yules was there was the problem. Like, you had to be able to blow him up immediately.
They did catch out at end there on that. They got the coming out from Peter. He also got the championship off. So, there's a very good game.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
So, at least they got that. And going back here a little bit here. Once they get that BKB, though, they're not going to have much to really stop them besides that frost and maybe, you know, fence on the outside.
Right.
You know, with that. And so, we're going to have to see how that works out. Maybe see if we can get back into the game because, yeah, that black hole is just. It's kind of like one of those situations where it keeps off the midnight pulse and it's just in the trees. And then it couldn't.
Oh, that's such a good point. I didn't even think of that.
I was like, oh, I feel for you, man.
Well, Sumail does pick up a blink, so it might be a little more equipped now to try to hit these shackles. The problem is, this Clinks is getting dangerously close to a BKB. I mean, he's almost level 16 even, so we're talking level 3 now. Jesus Christ, that level. I mean, look at the level difference alone. 15, level 15 for this Lone Druid, 14 for the Puck, and 14 for Solo on the Clinks. The next closest is a full 3 levels behind. You know, we can look at the graphs all you want. Sometimes it's just more visceral to think of it that way. But Sumail, who is mid, is now 4 full levels behind the off-lane Lone Druid.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they do spend really much of this. So, any team fights, going down now, getting kickoffs. And they're still scanning out PPD. It's like 3-, all other sectors.
Yep. Beard is Dunsky's foil going to be spin on him happily. He's going to try to TP away. Yules is there to make that an impossibility. And Fear once again, at this point, just meching, trying to buy himself time. But he has had such a rough game. 1, 4, and 2 for him. Sumail caught. That's a double damage Solo. And FN's right there with him. The silence to follow. Tricks of the trade to guarantee the kill. Boba spotted in Yules. They're going to get him too. Comes back down into the cloud. Can't even make it out of the dust. And FN and company just pouring it on. 6-2. Yep, AUI. He's quick. That Rolling Stone, though. How about a Diffusal Blade? Gives him a toss, gives him a ride for free. But I don't even know what you do if you're EG. Like, if you're 5 man's inferior at this point. Your line of progression is garbage compared to where Vega sits. And they have just taken advantage of you from almost the word go. What is
when you're chasing a constant with it, you just picked up AI chasing with it. I mean, this is just absurd. You're gonna make even more difficult stacking on top of that. Yeah, I think we're actually just hurting right now for it. We just don't have the answer, and trying to figure out if they can come back in the team fight, we can go through the black hole and the roaster with kind of toss combination, but even then I think the positioning in Vega is just going to be so easy that those dudes and just have all your other skaters outside. So you can just kind of play with the attack. I don't see how you can catch those.
Mags, a good catch that I can get it. The bear is there. There's going to be a silence. Coil's going to be spin on Sumail. Here comes the rest of Vega in the fight. Sumail can't do much of anything. Peter's going to try and die to 3 shots. Tricks to the trade, clears out the area. There's going to be the jump forward black hole. Thrown in desperation. And like you said, yeah, exactly. Good game indeed. EG tap out in less than 25 minutes as they are just absolutely